Also, you guys, I want to read something from the LA Times concerning California, the West Coast. LATimes.com says Universal Studios, Hollywood, longtime Malibu restaurants, and other LA area business affected by the fires. As winds whipped through Southern California, scores of businesses from local restaurants and community institutions to film and television productions, a major theme park, have been affected by the fires burning in the region. The Palisades fire has burned more than 15,000 acres, destroying numerous homes and businesses in the Pacific Palisades area. The Eden fire has burned more than 10,000 acres and many structures in the Pasadena and Altadena areas, with the Hearst fire near Sylmar has burned more than 500 acres. Now, this is major, you guys, and like I've been saying, much love to the West Coast, praying and nothing but the best for you guys from now on. I feel and know that you guys are going to be okay. Everything is going to be all right. From the last time we was in California, I've been back and forth all my life. Even though I was raised there, I went from Houston to Los Angeles most of my life, but majority of my life I did live in West LA, and I want to share some video with you guys from some times I've been there. That's what I'll be doing on the next few clips and videos that I upload. Mostly be focusing on California, my family in California, and positive energy and positive thoughts. Shouts out to Los Angeles, California, and the entire West Coast, Venice, Santa Monica, Marina Del Rey, Pacific Palisades, the entire Pacific Coast Highway, and everything in between. I'd like to share some more footage with you guys from one of the trips that I have taken to California before the latest fires. This one is from when my family and I took a wonderful trip to Universal Studios, Hollywood. Let's go.
Park at 5 for ground games at Potter.
This is the scene from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. This is a quick scene from Waterworld.
By the water fountains now, so it's like a water fountain slash fill your bottle. All right, thank you. Of course. You guys are doing it right because everyone had to.
I'm sure you Harry Potter fans are familiar with Hogwarts Castle and Hippogriff. Jurassic World, where this kid, Little George, was pretending to be afraid.
It does, with the rain.
Of course, this is what happened right before everything got serious on Jurassic World.
Oh, pretty girl.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the Mushroom Kingdom, everybody. Now, to prove my claims, as I said, there is Bowser's Castle, front and center, and there, pictures from view. Do you guys remember Mario 64? That's the gallery you came out in at the beginning of the game. We hopped in all the paintings in one story, right?
Uh-huh.
So, the story here is Mario has been challenged to a race by Bowser. That's going to be for the entire control of the Mushroom Kingdom. Now, in order to make sure that Mario wins, he's going to have you guys racing on his team as Team Mario. Now, in order to make sure that you guys are good enough to be on Team Mario, we're going to test you. That's what these challenges are. Now, these are, in my opinion, because I have never seen kids wait online to work out.
Oh my gosh.
Literally, that is all these are. It's an excuse for parents to run their kids exhausted. This is a piranha plant that is sleeping. There are a bunch of alarm clocks, and kids have to run around and slam on the alarm clocks to keep them from waking up. Right over here, there is a Goomba on a rolling log. You have to run a crank until the Goomba falls off. Where the giant thwomping block is a matching game, where you actually have to match up a bunch of things on the outside wall. Around the corner, you'll also find the Koopa power blocks. I can't remember what exactly it's called, but you're actually causing a power bomb to destroy a Koopa Troopa. Now, you have to defeat 3 out of those 4 challenges, and you get to go into round 2. Round 2 is where you're going to shadow box against Bowser Jr. Now, of course, the most important question, is there anybody who feels they do not want to ride Revenge of the Mummy? All right, so there's a small room over there where the lockers are. If you want to kind of find some cover, we'll meet you on the way back out. Everybody else who's following along, follow me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. It's only a minute and a half. Yeah, well.
Now, I am one of those people who does not just want you to believe me for no reason. That is the ride vehicle. Notice what is not in that chair.
A person.
A shoulder harness. Right?
Okay.
So, if it doesn't have a shoulder harness, you can assume it's not going to do anything crazy. Well, that is way more intense than this ever was.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, all this is a ride in the dark, no big drops, no loops, no
Awesome.
upside downs. It
All
goes
right.
forward and backward.
I love those kinds.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, this is people's first attempt a lot of times at a coaster that goes forward and backward because it doesn't do anything crazy.
Great. I love it.
Information about what's going on. I'll have a better idea of how long it's going to be. But before I bring you guys in there and then have to disappoint you, let's go do the Transformers. All right? So, Transformers Ride 3D. The great thing about Transformers Ride 3D is it gives you information about itself. It is going to be one of the very few rides on our park today that are going to be wearing 3D glasses. The only other one is the studio tour. This is a motion simulator style attraction, but it does move you around just a little bit. The only reason why is the buildings exist.
Express right this way.
Non-biological extraterrestrial species street. I think that's making fun of those
Competitive rumble.
That's it. We're dishing go. So you can thank and blame me later. But right now, I need to listen to the lady.
No drinking, eating, smoking, or photography of any kind will be tolerated without admission. Each row can accommodate 4 humans per row, so when authorized, move in an orderly fashion to the furthest seat in the room.
So just to let you guys know how we're going to be doing this, we can have 4 in each row.
See it, camera? Are you see it, camera?
This area is where Whoopi Goldberg filmed her first movie, The Color Purple, and where John Wayne's 1967 Western was filmed at, The War Wagon. This area is also known as 6 Points, Texas, Western Street.
Because I love to show Easter eggs when I have the opportunity to do so. Would anybody here consider themselves to be a fan of Alfred Hitchcock, the master of suspense?
Yes.
Good, because I have an Easter egg to show you about him. It's right over here. Anybody remember the movie The Birds?
Yes.
That's the church they take refuge in about halfway through the film.
Oh, wow.
Now, I don't want to break everybody's reality of that scene, but that church is about 4 feet deep. Literally. Now, the reason I mention that is there were a couple big tricks that were used to make you believe that the town where they were in The Birds actually existed. Never did. The entire town was built with 3 buildings. This time when you actually see the town from above, where it's right next to the water, all that was real in that scene was the water. They filmed it, took a glass plate, painted in some houses, and placed it over top of the photo, called glass plate hologram, or glass plate production. We don't use it anymore. Matte painting, glass plate matte painting, that's what it's called. So it's kind of one of the older tricks. Nowadays we would use computer generated imagery. Probably not though, Alfred Hitchcock liked doing things by hand.
Houston, Texas.
Jumping gigawatts.